So welcome to Sarah, who is joining me live, which is very exciting. And welcome to everybody watching on the recording. Today in Brighton and Hove it's really warm, which is straight, it's the 1st of May, so happy May to everybody. We're going to just take a second. I've had quite a crazy morning with teenagers having exams, bless them, and just craziness generally. So join me and let's sigh it out. We're going to breathe in through the nose and then let it all go. If sighing isn't for you, just take a long exhale. So breathing in through the nose and sighing it out. That's it. Just 2 more. Breathing in and sigh it out. Last time. Breathing in, sigh it out. I'm going straight into a little roll down today, and make it quite gentle because it's the first one. Start off standing tall, softening chin towards your chest, letting the weight of the head and shoulders draw you down, vertebra by vertebra, hanging out at the bottom, whatever that is for you. Dangling those arms, just going side to side, bending the knees as much as you need to, tucking the tailbone, rolling back up slowly. Bring those hands to meet up and overhead. And we're going to go again, softening chin towards your chest, letting the weight of the head and shoulders draw you down, ragdolling as much as you can. Maybe draw a little circle with the nose in one direction and then the other. Open and close the jaw. Relax. See if you can soften through the back of the neck. And then slowly pressing into the feet. This time try and extend the legs. Create length through the back of the legs and roll slowly up. Bringing those hands to meet up and overhead. Well done. The good thing about it being warm is that you tend to, your joints kind of respond quite well to that. So we're going to go straight into side body. So I always feel a little bit less stiff, which is nice. Really good. So you're going side to side. And if it doesn't work for you to do that side bend, you can just move the hips side to side. That's it. Really good for 5 and 4. We're doing a nice full body one today. So come in as you are. If you're feeling tired, just come along, do what you can. If you're feeling energized, work it. You can challenge yourself today. There's plenty of opportunity. Well done. We're going to go around the world. This one, if you struggle to get your head around, barrel. You're thinking honey all the way around the barrel. You're going to get it all over the pelvis. Sounds weird, but that's it. So you're thinking of scraping that barrel and then go the other way. Very nice. Beautiful job. And then we're going to practice a little hip hinge. So wall behind you, corridor behind you. Bring that weight slightly forward onto the balls of the feet. Soften the knee, send the hips back. So notice it's not a forward bend. We're not bending the spine, you're sending the hips back. Squeeze it up. Inhale and exhale. Chopping at those hips. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze the glutes to come back up. For 3. And 2 and 1. Well done. We're going to come to the bottom of your mat. We're going to take that hinge into a walkout. If you don't want to do a walkout, stay with that hip hinge. Otherwise, hinge, bend those knees, find the floor, walk out into a plank, a half plank, or hands and knees. And then if you can, come back up through a downward dog, or walk your hands to your knees, lift the hips and hinge back up. We're going to do 4 more. Thinking of that hip hinge, softening the knees, walking out into a nice strong plank, pressing the ground away, lifting back up to that downward dog, hinging it back up. Now if you don't want to come up to a downward dog, no problem, just bend the knees and come up in your own way. 2 more. Walking out to that nice strong plank position, bending the knees, coming up. Last time, remember you can stay with that hip hinge if it's not for you today. You can also use the wall for those walkouts. Well done. Coming back up, really good. Hopefully you're feeling a bit warmer already. And give those arms a little shake. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hinge, flop the arms. That's it. So straight back, long back. That's it. Length through that spine. For 3, let the arms really dangle. 2, 1, and beautiful. Well done. Warm up complete. We're going to do 2 exercises and 2 exercises. That's it today, and then we'll do them all together. We have got a windmill, and I'm going to show you that with a body weight position. You're going to stand with both feet facing outwards, nice wide stance. You're going to bump your left hips, so you're really thinking of that back pocket, left pocket in your jeans, going into that corner, sliding your right hand down your leg, and your left hand is in the air. So you're trying to open up through the chest. You are not bending the spine to the side. If I show you from the side, you're keeping length. Doesn't matter if that hand doesn't touch the floor, you're just sliding it down the leg, long spine, exhale, come back up. That is our windmill. You can have a weight in the bottom hand and a weight in the top hand. If you're new to this exercise, very light weight in the top hand or body weight. Use the bottom hand for that. Second exercise, we've got a tricep pullover. I'm going to give you 2 options. You can be in a high kneeling or standing position. You're going to hold your kettlebell bottoms up or hold your dumbbells. You can crisscross your dumbbells or just hold one. And you're going to bring it above your head, inner elbows by your ears, and they stay there. You're going to bend the elbows, keeping the spine nice and long, and press back up. Trying not to dip in the lower back. Keep the glutes active. Working the triceps. You can also do this on the floor, rolling onto your back. Be really careful, these are skull crushers. Tapping the weight, and then this time rolling up. So adding a little chest lift. And if you want to, you can roll fully up and take your time to come back down, control that weight. It depends where you're at today. Are you ready? Starting with your windmill, we're going to do 40 seconds on each side. Minimal breaks today. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Dumbbells or kettlebells, absolutely fine. I'm going to start, because it's the first set, with the weight in my bottom hand. Now I'm going into that back pocket, exhale to come back up. It's quite nice having a weight, brings you down towards the floor, and because this kettlebell is quite big, it's bringing the floor up to me. I don't have to go all the way to the floor with my hand. The kettlebell really helps. And you can see that if I bent to the side, it would be like that, and it's not comfortable, and it's bending the spine. We want to keep length through that spine. Inhale and exhale. Nice stretch for the inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Straight onto the other side in 3, 2, let's go. And again, show me your palm. So you don't want to be internally rotated, you want to open up through the shoulders. This time, right back pocket. Now, if that arm doesn't want to stay up, you can bring it out to the side, no problem. If you can, you're keeping it pointing up towards the ceiling, bringing your body away from that arm and back up. Inhale and exhale. I'm keeping length through my legs. If you need to bend slightly, totally fine, but it's not this. So you want to keep the legs nice and stable. You're moving that upper body. You're hinging. That's it. Really good. Well done. Take a break. Triceps. So I'm going to start in a high kneeling position. You can also start seated, standing, or on the floor and do a sit-up. So I'm going to press up, inner elbows by the ears. This one, just be mindful it's your first set. Maybe don't go heavy with the weight. And you're always going to use lighter weights for that upper body. Let's go. Press and lower. Now the elbows don't fall out, they stay closing in. Drawing in. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Now I'm really actively not dipping in the lower back. I'm keeping that neutral spine where the pelvis is underneath the rib cage. And I'm exhaling to press up. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Well done. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. How are we doing? I'm noticing that my arms are falling out to the side, so I'm going to try and keep them drawing in. Oh, that's hard. Keep going, you're nearly there. I think I've got one more in me. And relax when you need to, otherwise you've got no more seconds, so take a break. Well done, well done. Okay, we're going to go back and do your windmills. This time I'm going to put a weight in the top hand and the bottom hand now that I'm warmed up. If you're happy with where you are, fine. If you want to up your weight, up your weights. Just be cautious. I'm going to put a dumbbell in the top hand. You can use a kettlebell but just make sure you're racking it and you're keeping that length through the wrist and you're not letting that kettlebell draw you back. Are we ready? Let's go. So I'm gonna come up. Oh, that's a lot harder. So you're gonna inhale down. You can look towards that top hand. You can look straight ahead. Try not to look down because your spine will follow you if you look down. And we wanna keep that chest open. Oh my goodness, that's like 10 times harder. If you do have any shoulder issues, keep that weight in the bottom hand. Inhale down, exhale, pressing back up. This is so hard, but very satisfying. Really good. You're doing brilliantly, just do what you can. Oh. And remember, guttural noises are welcomed. We're gonna take a little break before we go on the other side. Remember, find the option that works with your body today. See what works for you. Challenge yourself as you can and as you're able to. Let's go. All movement is valid. Please remember that. All options are valid. And if halfway through you're like, actually, I don't want that weight in my top hand, then just put it down to the floor and continue. Feel free to mix and match. You don't have to stay with one option. This is your workout, nobody else's. I say that a lot, but it's true. Really good. That's the joy of online classes, because you can do what you want to do. You don't have to look at what anybody else is doing. Really good. Down. Trying to take your mind off it. Well done, well done, well done. And bring those weights down carefully. I'm going to come to the floor for triceps. See what works best for you. Yeah. So I'm going to come to the floor and add a little crunch. If you are coming to the floor, support yourself onto your side. Hold that kettlebell, roll onto your back. I'm going to go bottoms up. If you are turning the kettlebell while on the floor, be very careful. Are we ready? So you're going to just float the arms up. Again, draw the elbows in, tap, and then you can lift up. You can do a little chest press, or you can come all the way up using the weight to help. What I mean by that is lengthening the arms can really help draw you up. It's counterbalancing you. If that doesn't work, you can just do the tricep pullover, or you can do a little crunch, whatever works best for you. Remember, option to be seated, to be standing, high kneeling. Find what works. Really good. We're nearly there. And relax. Fantastic job. Well done. Take a sip of water. Take a walk around your living room. We're going to move on to the next exercises. Press ups. Now, I know I do a lot of press ups. So good. Full body exercise. And they're one of these exercises that are really hard, but actually you can really see that progression. So I'm going to show you option one. We're going to do elevated as well, but I want you to, if you're kind of struggle with press ups and you're able to come to the floor, start in that hands and knees position. Think about shoulders drawing away from the ears rather than up here, drawing away. Elbows drawing back, coming forward. So the whole body is traveling forward and down. And then your elbows are going back. So what we're not doing is this. It's totally different. You're kind of coming forward so that your chest would come down between your hands if you were to let yourself go. Same in that half plank, chest between the hands rather than this. And in that full plank, same thing. And remember, your range can be tiny. If you're in that elevated position, inhale. And you can even do this. You can kind of press away from your fireplace or the wall. If you want a bit extra, I'm on my tiptoes, keeping length. Second exercise, push press. I'm going to use two weights. So if you happen to have two dumbbells or two kettlebells, I want you to rack those kettlebells. I have lots of technique videos on racking kettlebells. Please look at them. The main thing is to keep those wrists straight. I don't want to see your palms drawing in. And you're going to sit down and press. This is a push press, so it's just a little knee bend and straight back up. Little knee bend, straight back up. Knee bend. So it's that power, it's that explosion, explosiveness as you're pressing up. Those are your two exercises. Are you ready? Of course you are. 3, 2, 1. Let's go with your push-ups. I'm going to start on hands and knees today. Spread those fingers wide, draw your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale, drawing the belly in and up. Inhale and exhale, elbows drawing back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This is surprisingly difficult. This is always sold as the easy option. It's absolutely not. You can build a beautiful amount of strength in this position. Inhale, and you can just use this to progress. You can come down just a little bit and then come down a little bit further until you feel more confident. That's it, just doing what you can. Well done. Whew, push press. So push press is a, if that doesn't work for you, you can do a squat or a squat to press if you want to take it just a little bit slower. So I'm going to hold 2 6s. If you have 2 weights that are the same, try to find that rock position, tickling your chin, thumb to sternum, not out here. If you've got dumbbells, it's a little bit easier. Let's go. Push, press, push, press, push. So a little squeeze of the glutes to power you up. Generally, you can press a little bit heavier than you would if it was a strict press where you're just doing this, because you're using the glutes to fire you up. Halfway. Nearly there. So close. This is hard work. Nearly there. Use that exhalation. You got 5 seconds. Nearly there. Stop when you need to. Nice job. And slowly, with control, bring those weights down. One more set. Those are hard. So with your press ups, reminder that elevated press ups are great. In, you can press the wall away, come back. You can stay on the floor. You can be on a slightly elevated surface like kitchen counter, anything you like. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So I'm going to this time move to half plank, keeping the belly drawing in and up. Now look how little I'm moving. 1 inch is enough. That is a strong press up. Once you feel comfortable here, go a little bit further towards the floor. Get comfortable there, go a little bit further towards the floor. You don't need to go all the way down for it to be a good push-up. Get that form, get that confidence, length through the neck. That's it, and then you can start going down closer to the floor. Try not to crisscross the ankles because that can twist your knee. Tuck your toes under, press them into the floor. Well done, take a break. Amazing job. Slowly coming to your feet. And remember, you can do this body weight. Always an option. If you're absolutely knackered, I don't blame you. I'm staying with the 6s today because I'm feeling a bit tired. Just do what you can. And just really check in with your body. Remember, not here, because what's going to happen? You draw it in. 3, 2, 1. Be comfortable in your stance. Make sure both feet are either facing forward, evenly turned out. Inhale, 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 and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Well done. Oh, this one is hard. And it is that explosion. So you're really thinking of press. It's a push press. That doesn't work for you, that jerkiness. Do it smoothly. Do it smoothly. But if you want that little bit of power in your press, go for it. You got this. Use those noises and relax. Woo! Let me have a look at the time. Okay, really well done. We are going to have to finish. Sadly, sadly, sadly. We're going to have a little finisher. So just rolling those shoulders. We're going to do tricep dips to finish. Now I'm going to show you an option on the floor. Because we've done a lot that way, we want to go this way. Fingertips facing either to the side or forward, drawing back, pressing up, bending, pressing up. That can be your exercise. Otherwise, coming up, lower and lift, lower and lift, or you can use a chair or a bench to do your standard tricep dips. 1 minute, and then we're going to cool down. Are you ready? Born ready. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm going to try this one. Try not to have your fingertips facing backwards, either to the side or facing forward. Coming up and down. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, or you can have the fingertips facing forward, bending the elbows to come back and then coming up, and those fingertips working the core as well. You can hold in that reverse bridge, or that little bridge, reverse tabletop. That's it. That's a really good way to do it. Or you can use a chair to do tricep dips, where you're sitting on your chair and you're coming down and up. Do what you can. You can also just do your pushers. That's it. You got 13 seconds left. Lift and lower. This is not an easy one. If you're holding, make sure your neck is comfortable and you're not letting it hang back. Really good. And relax, everybody. Well done. If you're able to come to the floor, please find the floor and find a corpse pose. And if you're on a chair, just relax in that chair. Find a relaxed position for yourself. Amazing job. And just let the body rest. Let the breathing come back to normal. And if you're on the floor, you can find that windshield wiper. And if you're standing up, you might want to do a little hip roll, or go side to side with the hips, or do a gentle stretch. Just find a movement that feels lovely in the body. Well done. We're going to stay here for another minute, and then we're going to slowly work our way back to standing. Really nice, everybody. And just finding, if you want to, you can draw your knees in, bring them wide, draw little circles in one direction and then the other. Really nice. And then you can just move side to side. Find what works for you. Take any movement that feels good. And I know that's difficult if you like to be told what to do. I do understand that. So if you need to be told what to do, you're going to just hug your knees in and rock side to side, or find your windshield wiper. Very nice. And then very slowly, if you're on the floor, coming up to a seated position. And if you're able to be on your knees, you're going to find hands and knees position and slowly make your way up to a standing position. If you're already standing, hello, we're joining you. So I want you to finish with a little roll down. Remember, if roll down doesn't work for your body, keep length through the spine and just find a little dangle, which can feel really nice. Let's go. Softening chin towards your chest and just letting everything go. So just, if you need to be against a wall, if you're feeling a bit unsteady, if you need to be on a chair, please do so. Otherwise, just relaxing through the shoulders, the back of the neck, the jaw, and maybe rocking forward and back if you're able to. You can even drop the hips if that's in your practice, and then very slowly rolling back up. Bringing the hands to me up and overhead. And you are done for the day. Well done.